welcome back to Tenny's Wars. In the last heat, we've seen Boss get crushed, slammed, flipped, and tossed, with two rivals, Razor and Behemoth, fighting in the heat final. But Behemoth bulldozed his way past the Crusher's peak and become our first series semi-finalists. As we kick off with Heat B, we'll see who tried to join Behemoth in the series semi-final. Because Firestorm's gonna try to leave hypno-disc up in flames, will hypno-disc hypnotizing competition to win? As Terrorist is gonna try to cause terror against not so Fluffy. Dominator 2 is gonna try to dominate Mute. Will Mute keep Dominator 2 silent? As Chaos 2 will try to flip, toss, and throw out the Wild Thing. That doesn't mean Wild Thing's not gonna try to get wild. But who knows? Who'll win and who'll lose? All we know is, it's gonna be carnage, it's gonna be mayhem. Because it's time to let the wars begin! And already kicking off the match. Firestorm is charging towards Hitler instead of getting a good flip there. Throwing Hypno-disc across the arena. And nearly out of the arena. But Hypno-disc, I think it's a little good shot there. Onto the top of Firestorm. And Hypno-disc is taking a rolly and a poly. Hypno-disc is nearly went into the pit there, but they just did not. As Firestorm is still dominating, throwing Hypno-disc all around. Hypno-disc is in a lot of trouble right now. Now I think they're trying to self-right, but Firestorm gets another good flip in there. Hypno-disc is still in a lot of trouble. Firestorm's absolutely dominant here. That's a good shot from, that's a good flip from Firestorm. Hypno-disc is still a lot of trouble. I think Firestorm is smoking. Yes, they are. Those smaller hits onto the top of Firestorm done from Hypno-disc. I think that is a lot of damage onto Firestorm. I think that could be. I think that will be counted for the judges there, as Firestorm is still in control. Hypno-disc hits the wall, and Firestorm gets another good flip. Hypno-disc is in a lot of trouble right now. They'll have to get back in the battle. They think they'll win this match. And already Firestorm, that's a very good flip of Hypno-disc. And already Hypno-disc is malicing. And now Hypno-disc on the wall, but Firestorm is driven into the pit! What just happened? So in a shocking turn of events, Firestorm dominates Hypno-disc, but then drives right into the pit, eliminating them from the competition. As Hypno-disc goes through into the Heat semi-final, Terrorist is going to try to cause a lot of terror against Fluffy. And already now, kicking off the match, Terrorist charges towards Fluffy, and he's axing away at Fluffy. Oh, it's absolutely systematic as Fluffy gets a few good shots. Terrorist actually nearly, actually saw me. Oh, I think Fluffy got a good shot onto the axe blade of Terrorist there. But Terrorist is absolutely systematic, showing no fear in the slightest as they keep axing away at Fluffy. Oh goodness me! Already, as Terrorist is still dominating, Terrorist gets a little rock there, as they're still going at Fluffy. Look at the front of Terrorist's wedge. Fluffy is doing some minor damage, but Terrorist is absolutely systematic. I think they'll be doing more damage there. Both will want separate. This Terrorist, I think, is weirdly spinning around, but they're now okay. Yep, back to it. Right back at it, axing away at Fluffy. Remember, I think we're about 2 minutes into the match now. We're about 2 minutes in, and Terrorist is still whacking away. Oh, whoa! Oh, that has changed the tides of Terrorist's favor. Oh, no! Terrorist briefly gets on the floor from there, gets a small flip, but Terrorist has disabled Fluffy. Just, oh my goodness me! As Fluffy just getting a beating now. Oh my god! Anyway, as Terrorist is still axing at Fluffy. Fluffy is just, I think they're trying to push Terrorist, but I don't really know if they have any pushing power to slightest. And already, Terrorist is still absolutely, like, they are absolutely systematic here, there, here, la. Oh my goodness me! And already, I think we're nearing about a minute into the match. Terrorist is still absolutely axing away at Fluffy. Absolutely systematic. They are just not stopping. They will not stop. As they're still axing at Fluffy. Fluffy is now. Yep, there's some damage there. I think that's a Momoter there. one of the Fluffy is smoking from one of those wheels. That is just absolute. Oh goodness me, Terrence is just being absolute. He's done a lot of damage there. I think ball motor. Yup, I think there's a lot of problems happening in Fluffy right now. As we're down in the final 30 seconds. Oh goodness me, Terrence has been absolutely systematic, absolutely dominant this entire battle. Bravo to Terrence as they're still axing away. And now we're nearing to the final. I think we are now nearing to the final 10 seconds of the match. Oh goodness me. Even though we're in the final minute, we can tell who already won. And its name, the winner's name, was Terrence. As Terahertz causes a whole lot of terror, Fluffy gets eliminated from the tournament, letting Terahertz move on to the Heat semifinal. Next up, Dominator 2's gonna try to dominate Mute, but Mute's gonna try to mute Dominator 2. Terrible joke, I know. But hey, it's the next match on the list, so... You're ready now. Going to get a good knock shot. Whoa! It's Mute! Throws Dominator 2 right over. And another good flip on Dominator 2. And nearly throwing Dominator 2 saves himself from being thrown out of the arena. Mute gets another good flip. Dominator 2 is being dominated. And Mute throws Dominator 2 right out of the arena. And so, Dominator 2 gets dominated, letting Mute head on to the Heat semifinal. Next up, from one of the best fights in the show, Chaos 2 rematches against Wild Thing, and revenge from that semi-final match from Series 5. And already now, Chaos 2, there's a good flip from Chaos 2. Wild Thing now is trying to self-ride, and I think that disc actually does a little bit of damage right into the inside of Chaos 2 when they were flipped right over. Like Chaos 2 is coming back and flipping Wild Thing all around. Wild Thing is in a lot of trouble, and now they're on the arena. Whoa! Chaos 2 gets an easy OTA here, and they take their shot, throwing Wild Thing right out of the arena. And so, ending off our Heat lineup, Chaos 2 gets Poses in Chaos and throws Wild Thing out of the arena. Anyways, here's how your Heat semifinals looking right now, with Terahertz facing off against Hypno-disc, and Chaos 2 fighting you. And already now coming in, Terahertz. Oh, that's a good knock shot. Here, that's another great shot. This time from Hypno-disc, hitting onto the side of Terahertz. Oh, and the floor flipper goes off. Hypno-disc is currently in a lot of trouble there. Terahertz gets a good lock shot, and I think both will want to stock Hypno-disc on their backs and Terahertz on the wheel guard. But Terahertz quickly goes free. It is now axing away at Hypno-disc. Look at that, they're smoking! Terahertz is smoking! And all that, Terahertz is in a lot of trouble there. As Terahertz keeps on axing away at Hypno-disc. Hypno-disc is smoking as well. All those axe shots are really adding up. Anyway, so Terahertz is still whacking away at the disc of Hypno-disc. Still whacking there. Goodness me, this has been Terahertz, just like the last match, absolutely systematic. Just whacking and whacking at Hypno-disc. And already still whacking away. Hypno-disc is in a lot of trouble. But I will commend this from Hypno-disc though. They have a lot of durability. Being whacked at Terahertz, but that disc still staying on. Oh! The drop zone gets activated. Dropping a washing machine onto Hypno-disc. And already still going at Terahertz is still going at Hypno-disc. A good shot there onto the side of Hypno-disc. Like, anyway, so I think we're nearing about a minute. I think about 2 minutes into the match now. But look at that. Terahertz is just absolutely dominant. Still whacking away at Hypno-disc. With absolutely no fear from that disc. And already, Terahertz is still whacking away at Hypno-disc. Oh my goodness me, I really don't know what else I can say here. Terahertz has been absolutely, has just been hitting Hypno-disc with that mean hammer of his. And I think the camera is just I think the camera's having some issues. It looks like the video's getting a little bit choppy. And already, Terahertz is still locking the hypno-disc. Hypno-disc is, I think, still trying to get to Terahertz's side. And I think those are more lap shots. Terahertz is still locking. And already, I think we're nearing about the final. We're in the final 30 seconds of the match now. Oh, who knows what may happen next? Your apologies for the lagginess of the camera. Anyway, so now we're nearing the final 10 seconds there. We'll see what the judges will say about this match. But to me personally, I feel Terahertz has won this game. What do you think? And now getting word from the judges, indeed, hypno-disc has been eliminated. Terahertz is moving on to the Heat final. Anyway, next up, Chaos 2 is going to try to cause even more chaos, this time against Mute. And already now, coming in, Mute is trying to get to Chaos 2's side. The Chaos is making to get by the front. Oh! Chaos 2 kicks out with the first level in the front, and then immediately throws Mute out of the arena in like 12 seconds! And so now, Mute gets silenced by Chaos 2, letting Chaos 2 move on to the Heat final to face off against Terahertz to see who will be our next series semi-finalist. And this is indeed how your Heat final is looking right now, Terahertz versus Chaos 2. So let's see who will get that series semi-final now. Because for the final time, it's time to let the walls begin. And already now, Chaos 2 gets a good flip on Terahertz. And oh, another good flip on Chaos 2. Chaos 2 is flipping Terahertz around. Terahertz is now in a lot of trouble there. Terahertz is still being flipped around and around. Oh, but look at that. Oh, a small last shot, but Chaos 2 flips as well. Oh, goodness me. Oh. No, Terahertz not going to get the Chaos 2 side. Oh, a few good arc shots, but Chaos 2 gets another good flip. Terahertz is still trying to fight. But Chaos 2 is just proving too strong, too good, and too chaotic for them. And already, that's a good shot from Chaos 2. And another good shot, another good flip. And already, Terahertz finds themselves right out of the arena. Terahertz has become terrified of Chaos 2 because Chaos 2 proves it way too chaotic for them. As Chaos 2 moves on to the series semi-finals. Anyway, you've seen the carnage and robotic mayhem galore. Keep watching for more on Tenny's Wars. Good night!